so far what we missed. All right, all right. We got it. We got to figure it out. we got it. So far, what we missed. Roadrunners haven't scored anything, but the Bears are up 3. A few good steals and plays earlier. And now this is a radio broadcast, you know? You got to improvise, don't you? All right. Well, Roadrunners back up to bat. 1 out, 1 strike. The pitch. Swung on. Hit over to third baseman. Throws to the first. And tags him out at first. Ball was a bit off the plate. Had to, as I did, he had to improvise as well. All right. Next up, number 36. The pitch. Outside for ball 1. 2 outs. Top of the third, I'm sorry. Strike 1. Balaton up to bat. The pitch and swing and a miss. 1-2 count. 2 outs, no men on base. Wind up. The pitch. Swung on. Hit over to the second baseman and caught on the run. Inning over. Bottom of the second. Coming up. Third. All right, bottom of the third. Up first for the Bears, number 33, Brogan Stevens. Hits it. Foul. The pitch. And down in the dirt. Ball 1. 1-1. And called for a strike. 1-2. 1-2. Swung on. Hit right past second baseman to right field for the single. The Bears are back in business. Up next, Manny Morales. Man on first. No outs. The pitch. Inside for a ball. 1-0. Morales, as said earlier, hitting pretty well so far in the season. 320. Throws over the first, but called safe. The 1-0. Swung on, missed. Strike one. It's been a pretty quiet game so far for the Roadrunners. And the Bears have been making a lot out of the opportunities that they've gotten. Runner goes from first. No one to get him at second. Safe over at second. And the Bears have been quite aggressive so far on the base paths, going for the steals every inning so far, and doesn't seem like they're going to be stopping anytime soon. The 1-2. Looks back at second. Pitches. And call for the strike. Strike three, he's out. There's the first out of the inning. Next up to bat, Elias Fiddler, catcher. Wind up pitch. Swing and a miss. Outside. And the Roadrunners trying to keep that man in scoring position away from scoring. With one out. 0-2, 0-1. Call for ball, 1-1. LaFave's still out. Looks back at second. Throws the pitch. Runner goes from second to third, but no chance of getting him at third as the ball hits the catcher. Falls back foul. Now man on third, with only one out. 1-2 count. Fiddler waits for it and takes a ball up in the zone. 2-2, man on third. And the Bears just hoping for a ball hit the other way to get that man home. Pitch, and exactly as I said, hit over to right field, scores the man from third, and the Bears score another run. Elias Fiddler with the hit. And the RBI. Up next, Chris Billings, the DH. Lefty facing righty. Man on first, one out. Runner goes from first. Catcher over second. Safe at second. It seems like Roadrunners really wanted that one. But now the Bears, being aggressive again, get another man to steal from first to second. And still only 1 out. Billings waits for the pitch. 1-0. Swung on. Fouled back. 1-1. And the Bears doing their best to get ahead quickly. First 3 innings, already up 4 runs. Swung on, right to shortstop, throws to first, just off, and they call him safe at first. No out. Now the Bears have a man on third, first, still only 1 out. Up next to bat, Kyle Casados, second baseman for Phoenix College.
Don't worry. Daddy's home.
Colton Lefebvre trying to get out of this inning as quickly as possible, but I'm sure he wouldn't want this many runs to go across. First pitch, going for a bunt, but pulls back. Ball 1. Runners on third and first. 1 out. The pitch goes for the bunt again, but fouls it off. Catcher can't make the play. 1-1 count. Been a tough defensive day so far for the Bears. Or I'm sorry, for the Roadrunners. 3 errors already. Just hoping to buckle down, get their defense right back up. And another bunt, fouled way up. 1-2. And there goes essentially any chance at another bunt. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Strikeout. And that's out number 2 on the inning. Runner still at third and first. Number 25, Joshua Cortez up, the first baseman. Hitting .211 on the season so far. And this would be a big out for the Roadrunners. This is one they really want to get. The pitch. Swung on, missed. 0-1. And these Bears hoping to score one more run with that runner on third base. The pitch. Up in the zone. Runner steals from first to second and no one to get him at second. Easy steal, and there is yet another for Phoenix College. They are running all over these Roadrunners. I see the irony there. I do. The 1-1. 2 outs. The pitch. Low, but catcher gets it. 2-1 now. Cortez with 9 strikeouts so far in the season. The pitch outside. Catcher holds it just close enough to home plate. Third base. Man at third can't run to home to score. Now it's a 3-1 count, 2 outs. With the base open at first, a walk wouldn't be the worst thing. Just trying to avoid a hit at all costs. And takes the walk. Ball 4. Bases loaded with 2 outs. Up next, Cade Davis. Center fielder hits right. And the 0-0. Called for a strike. 0-1 count. And this is a very big moment in the game. Bases loaded, 4 runs already up. And the 0-1. Swung on. First baseman. Can't get to it. Fouled off right off the netting over on right field. Bemis hitting .250 on the season. Bases loaded 0-2. And inside. Count is 1-2. Runner at third, thinking of going. The 1-2. Called for another ball. 2-2. That one was close. And LaFave begging to get out of this. The pitch swung on, fouled back. Still 2-2. Looking for that swing and miss to get out of this inning with as little damage as possible. LaFave winds up, pitches. Down in the zone, full count, bases loaded, 2 outs. Bemis walks. And the Bears score another on the bases loaded walk. Next up to bat, Dylan Maupri. Number 5. Sophomore hitting .125 on the season so far. And the pitch by LaFave. Called for a strike. A little bit in the right of the zone. And it's 0-1. Base is still loaded, 2 outs. Another pitch. Swung on, fouled back. Over to the right foul line. And ball is right back into play. Runner at first base just tosses it. 0-2 now with 2 outs. Fave trying to get out of this inning. Pitches. Swung on, fouled back again. And he just cannot get the swing and miss right now. Just too much contact being made. Bears being very aggressive so far. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And with bases loaded, they only score 2 in the inning. We'll be right back for the top of the 4th. right, we're back for the top of the fourth. 0-5 ball game. The Bears up. Up to pitch, Cade Cunningham, number 13, the lefty. And the first pitch. Called for a strike. For the Roadrunners, number 12, Ben Longo. Up to bat, the lefty. Lefty on lefty matchup. And called for a ball. 1-1. And the Roadrunners, I'm sure, are very happy that that last inning didn't become too huge. The pitch. And just outside, 2-1. With the bases loaded last inning, it seemed like it was going to be a very big inning, but we're able to avoid it. The pitch. Just inside, 3-1 count with 0 outs. Longo waits and called for the walk. Ball 4. Now there's a man on first for the Roadrunners with no outs. Up next to bat, Wyatt Pearsall, number 40. Right-handed hitter. And Cunningham looks at first. Pitches. Swung on. Smacked. Right out to center field. Now there's a man on second and first. And that's exactly what those Roadrunners were looking for. First hit on the night, Pearsall. Up next to bat, Carson Potter, the third baseman. Number 19, man on second and first, no outs. And hit by the pitch. And now the bases are loaded. 0 outs. The Roadrunners are in business. And looks like coach is going out to talk to Cunningham. But leaves him in the game. And with the bases loaded, no outs, coach is putting his faith into Cunningham. Up next to bat for the Roadrunners, Liam Heim. And no strike. Call for the ball. 1-0 count. Base is still loaded. 0 outs. Cunningham. With the pitch. Down and in. Ball 2. And these Roadrunners are refusing to swing until they have a good reason to. Infield inside. Pitch, swing, and a miss. 2-1 now. Roadrunners hoping to have a big inning here to get right back into the game. 5-0 isn't too big of a deficit when it's only the 4th inning. Hit over to second base. Goes for the double play. Shortstop, and could not make it over at first. So a runner scores from third. Man from second moves to third. And man from first trying to run to second is tagged out on a fielder's choice. And the Roadrunners are on the board, 1-5. Bears still winning. Cunningham looks at first. Pitches. Call for the strike. 0-1 count with 1 out. Man on third and first. 1 out. Cunningham throws the 0-1. And the steal from second, as well as third to home. And the Roadrunners score again, 2-5. Man from first moved to second. And the Roadrunners are right back into it. And not the start that the Bears wanted from Cunningham, but looking to recover with one out. The pitch swung on to third. Tries to tag the man at second, and he's going to run down. Tagged out. Second out of the inning. Man makes it safe at first, but the man on second tagged out. 2 outs now in the 2-5 ball game. And next up to bat for the Roadrunners, Gage Comstock. Comstock hitting 167 on the year so far. Man at first, 2 outs, 0-1. Ball outside, throws over to first, but he's safe. Comstock plays short for the Roadrunners. Cunningham looks at first, pitches, man for first is going, and safe at second. Another steal for the Roadrunners, and this game is just full of stealing, isn't it? 1-1 can't count. 2 outs. Man on second. Cunningham looks back. There's the pitch. Inside. Hits the batter. And now there's a man on first and second with 2 outs. Roadrunners hoping to score even more runs this inning. Trying to gain that lead back. Up next to bat, number 13, Bryson Proctor. And call for strike 1. Man on second, first, with 2 outs. 0-1 count. Looks back at second. And inside for a ball. The 1-1. Swung on, fouled. First baseman can't get to it. Now a 1-2 count with 2 outs. Man on second and first. And Cunningham trying his best to pitch out of this inning. Looks back at second. The pitch. Outside, ball 2. Proctor hits righty. Facing off against Cunningham, the lefty. The pitch, 2-2. Swung on. Strike 3. That's the end of the top of the 4th. But the Roadrunners score 2 runs in the inning. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 4th. And we're back for the bottom of the fourth. Number 27, Casey Wayne, up to bat. The left fielder, hitting righty. Bottom of the fourth. First pitch. Inside for a ball. 1-0. And in the dirt. 2-0. No outs. Wayne waits for the 2-0. And called strike. 2-1 now. Pitcher winds up, throws it down in the dirt. And now it's a 3-1 count with no outs. And the pitch inside for ball 4. The Bears have a man on first. Zach Haynes, the pitcher for the Roadrunners, throws righty. Next up, number 33. Sorry. Seems they changed his number. Number 44, Jared Swarbrick. The pitch, runner goes from first, and catcher just can't get the ball. Easy steal at second. Now the count is 1-0. No outs. Man on second for the Bears. Righty on righty matchup here. Looks back at second. Man going from second to third. Caught in a rundown. And throws over to second. Ball falls out of the glove. Safe at second. No outs. And what could have been a very bad play for Phoenix becomes, well, not much at all. Man on second, no out. 1-0 count. Looks back at second. The pitch swung on over to right field and falls for a single. Man from second makes it to third. Man on third and first. Up next to bat, Manny Morales, number 4, the right fielder. Hits righty. And just as the other innings were for the Bears, here's another loud opening to the inning. No outs, 2 men on base. Third and first. Catcher talking to the pitcher. Waits for the pitch. Runner goes from first, steals a second. Runner from third goes home and is safe at home. Runner continues to go all the way to third, and there's a steal from first all the way to third on a passed ball. And this has just been a dream game so far for the Bears. Lots of running on the base paths, easy steals, and just able to get home without even having to hit the ball into the outfield. Just mistakes so far from the Roadrunners. And they're having a meeting on the mound. Morales, I think 320 on the year, the freshman. In this short season so far with only 25 at-bats, 5 walks, 7 RBIs. And all he's hoping for right now is to get that man from third to home plate. All right, Well, talk to the pitcher. Ready to play ball again. Zach Haynes, hoping to get the first out of the inning right here. The 1-0 pitch. And down in the dirt, 2-0. Still no outs, man on third. The pitch, called for a strike, 2-1 now. The windup, and the 2-1. Swung on, hit over his short, but falls out of the glove. Man from third going home. And we have another run for the Bears, as the man makes it safe to first. Still no outs. 7-2 game for the Phoenix Bears. And so far, not too many RBIs, but a lot of errors. Throw over the first. Called safe. Haynes winds up. The 0-0 count. Way outside. Man from first easily gets to second and thinks about going to third, but will stop. Ball just bouncing around right now. No one's able to really hold on to it. And now the Bears are back in business. Man on second. No outs. 1-0 count. And the pitch. Just outside. And for Fiddler, he has 2 balls, no strikes. Man on second. Thinks about throwing to second, but pitches. And called for a strike. 2-1 now. Fiddler sizes him up and waits for the pitch. 2-1. Fouled back. Now the count is 2-2 with no outs. Fiddler on the year hitting .341. The 2-2, but he throws back to second, but the man is safe. And the Roadrunners trying to keep those men on base. The amount of steals that they've had so far. The pitch. Strike 3. And that's the first out of the inning. Chris Billings up to bat. DH hits left. Man still on second with only 1 out in the inning. Bears have scored 2 so far, matching the Roadrunners 2 at the top of the 4th. And trying to get even more ahead. Looks back in second, but pitches down in the zone. Ball 1. So far in the year, Billings hitting .239. Haynes pitches inside for a strike. 1-1. Nice open stance for Billings. Waits for the pitch. And called for the ball. 2-1 count. On the on-deck circle, number 2, Kyle Casados. Billings. Genwitz for the 2-1. Swung on, over shortstop's head. Left fielder makes the catch. No advance from second, and that's the second out of the inning. The Bears. Oh. And he makes it to third on a misplay over at home. And now the Bears have a man on third with 2 outs. Oh, he's going back home. And they call him for the out. That's the end of the inning. Oh, wow. What an amazing way to end the inning. Absolutely nuts. Well, the Bears scored 2 at the bottom of the 4th, and the Roadrunners are up next. And we are back for the top of the 5th. Eric Perez up to pitch for the Bears, having a quick conversation with his catcher. For the Roadrunners, they're looking to rally, down 2-7 right now. And up to bat, number 18, Jack Brooker. The DH for the Roadrunners. Perez throws lefty. And the first pitch down and in for ball 1. So far, the Bears have been far more aggressive on both the base paths and in the field for foul. 1-1. The end of the last inning was pretty wild. There was a man on second, and he saw that no one was really focusing, so he ran to third, stole it, then tried to steal home, all in the span of not even a pitch. Foul off, 1 ball, 2 strike. And he was called out at home, so pretty crazy play to end the inning. And really just a message to keep your head up at all times when you're playing defense. The pitch. And called for a ball. 2-2 count, no out, no men on base. Brooker waits for the pitch. And swing and a miss. First strikeout. And there's 1 out in the inning. Perez on the year. 4 innings pitched. ERA of 6.25. 3. Obviously, a very small sample size. Next up to bat, Garrett Balatone, the second baseman. Already has a hit on the night. And just outside, ball 1. Balatone hitting .298. The pitch, and just inside, ball 2. Perez lines up. Pitch, hit out over right field, and gets under it, makes the catch. There's the second out of the inning. Up next to bat, number 12, Ben Longo, the first baseman. Longo hitting .368 so far in the season, just doing great, but here's a lefty-lefty matchup, and obviously those are much harder. And the ball, strike 1. The 0-1, swung on. Pitcher goes to get it, and pulls first baseman off the bag a bit, can't make the play, and there's a man on first for the Roadrunners. And now with 2 outs, Scottsdale is hoping to make a bit of a splash here, work themselves right back into this game. Perez looks over at first, pitches, strike 1. Up to bat for the Roadrunners, Wyatt Pearsall, the catcher. And the pitch, 1-1. So the 1-1 count, 2 outs, man on first. Pearsall waits for the pitch, just inside, ball 2. Pearsall hitting .211 on the season so far, .602 OPS. And just outside again on the right side of the plate, and that's ball 3. Perez, freshman, pitches, and inside for ball 4. Roadrunners have a man on second and first with 2 outs. And up next to bat for the Roadrunners, number 19, Carson Potter, the third baseman, hits right. And with 2 outs, Roadrunners trying to strike back. The pitch, called for strike 1, 0-1 count. Potter waits for the pitch, and called for strike 2, 0-2 count on Potter. Perez looking to get out of this inning. Looks back at second. Perez with the pitch, down, 1-2 count, 2 outs on the inning. Man on second and first for the Roadrunners. As Potter waits for the pitch. And called for strike 3. That's the end of the top of the 5th. No runs scored. We'll be right back. Bottom of the 5th, Phoenix College Bears up to bat. And first up, number 12, Island Rosas. And the first pitch, way up in the zone for the ball. Zach Haynes back out to pitch again for Scottsdale. Got beat up a little bit last inning, hoping to have a bit of a cleaner inning. As he waits, and swung on foul to the left. 1-1. Rosas, sophomore, hitting 185 on the season. And the 1-1 pitch, down in the zone. Another ball. 2-1 count, no outs, no men on base. Haynes takes his pitch, winds up, throws, and ball down the zone. 3-1 count. And what's really been hurting the Roadrunners so far in this game are the errors and the walks. 3-1 pitch. And up in the zone for ball 4. And there's another walk for the Bears, being quite patient and yet being very aggressive on the base paths. Exactly what a coach could ask for. Next up to bat, number 25, Joshua Cortez, the first baseman. Hits from the right-handed batter's box. And now with no outs, man on first. He gets his chance to hit. And throws over the first, but first baseman drops the ball, safe at the plate. Cortez hitting .211 so far on the season. Wind up pitch, swung on, hit over shortstop, goes for the double play, and called out. There's the double play that they were looking for. Now there's 2 outs, no men on base, and with one simple play, Roadrunners hoping to get right back on the field with a quick inning. Next up, first pitch. And called for a ball. Lucas Hinsey, a freshman, hitting .258 on the season. Called for a ball. 2-0 with 2 outs, no men on base. Righty on righty matchup. Wind in the pitch. Swung on, hit straight to the shortstop, and there's a quick inning for the Roadrunners. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 6th. top of the 6th. Roadrunners back up to hit. Zach Zwashka up to pitch the lefty. Facing off against Liam Haim, who fouls it off on the first pitch. 0-1 count, no outs. Again, after some technical difficulties, we changed this into a radio broadcast, but before there was some video. The 0-1, and call for a ball. So, apologies for the technical difficulties. I hope my voice does this beautiful game justice. All right. 1-1, no out. Pitch just outside, called for a ball. And now there's 2-1 on Liam Haim. Haim hitting .222. Hits it right over at first. Caught. And makes the play. 1 out. Zwashka with a 5.06 ERA so far in the season. Up next to bat for the Roadrunners, Aiden Kolbeck, center fielder. And the pitch. Outside. Ball 1. Kolbeck hits righty. Facing off against a lefty pitcher. And the 1-0 pitch. Swung on right to second. Hard play to make. And called safe at first. There's a base hit. Kolbeck, first of the day. Next up to bat, Gage Comstock, shortstop for the Roadrunners. Man on first, 1 out. Waits for the pitch. And the 0-0 count becomes a 1-0 count. Ball 1. For Perez, that's his 3rd hit he's allowed so far in the season. Pitching quite well. Swung on, right over at third, and makes the play at first. Man moves from first to second, but an out. Now 2 outs with the runner on second. Up next to bat, number 13, Bryson Proctor. Proctor waits for the pitch. And the 0-0. Swung on, missed. Strike 1. Zwashka pitching well. And the 0-1. Swung on back. Foul ball. There's an 0-2 count with 2 outs. Man on second. Looks back. And the pitch swung on, missed. There's strike 3. Roadrunners go down quietly, don't score in the inning. Bears back up for the bottom of the 6th. We'll be right back. back for the bottom of the 6th. First up, hitting for the Bears, number 3. And first pitch, called for a ball. Isaac Lizarraga, freshman, hitting .235. Swing, goes straight to shortstop and makes the play at first. 1 out. Quick first out. Next up to hit, number 30, Cade Lacey. Lacey hitting .432 on the season. Very solid so far. As he awaits the pitch. 1 out. 0-0 count. And called for a strike. Right down the middle. 0-1 now. And the pitch. Hit right over shortstop again. Makes a throw and another play at first with another out. And with 2 outs, the Bears looking to capitalize on this inning. And awaits the first pitch. Strike 1. Second pitch, all the way back to the backstop. There's 1 ball. And wind-up pitch. Hit right over second baseman's head, but right fielder makes the catch. And there's a quiet inning for the Bears, a rare one. Bears still up, 7-2. We'll be right back for the top of the 7th. And we're back for the top of the 7th. Up next for the Scottsdale Roadrunners, number 17. And the pitch outside for Phoenix, Hitaro Hayashi, freshman left-hander. 5.59 ERA on the season with another pitch swung on out to right field and makes a beautiful play. Hat falls off, and there's 1 out at the top of the 7th. Hitting next, number 36, Garrett Balaton. Has a hit so far on the day. And with a 2-7 ball game, these Roadrunners are needing to get some runs. First pitch called for a strike. 0-1 now. Pitch and call for a ball. 1-1, 1 out. And another pitch. Swung on, hit center field, and makes the catch. Second out. And up next for the Roadrunners, number 12, Ben Longo, first baseman. Hits from the left-handed box, facing off against the left-handed pitcher. And the 0-0. First pitch in for a strike. Hiyashi pitches fast. Doesn't take too much time. And another strike. 0-2 now with 2 outs. No men on base. Roadrunners trying to avoid a quick inning. Want to put some runs up on the board. Pitch. And just outside for the ball. 1-2 with 2 outs. And he really wanted that one. Longo waits for the pitch. And ball. High up in the zone, did not swing. Appeal to first, still did not swing. And the pitch. And down in the zone. 3-2 now with 2 outs. And Longo has worked himself back into this game. Pitch. Swung on. Right over second. Throws to first. And there's the out. 3 outs. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 7th. And welcome back. We're here at the bottom of the 7th. Bears up to bat. First up, Casey Wayne, left fielder. Facing off against Zach Haynes again. Back out for another inning. And call for a ball. 1-0 count. And the 1-0 pitch. Right down the middle for a strike. 1-1, no out. Wayne hitting .313 on the year. Waits for the pitch. And down in the dirt. 2-1 now. If you heard, Kansas, previous champions, just lost to Arkansas. But that's why they call it March Madness. The pitch down in the dirt. 3-1 count, 3 balls, 1 strike. Still no out. And the patience of these Bears so far has really been the reason why they're winning. They are patient. They have been getting their walks. They have been taking very easy hits. As there's a strike in there. Full count. And because of that patience, they've been able to get on base and steal a lot. And the pitch. And it's hit right over second. And bobbles the ball. Can't make the play. Wayne, safe on first. Next up to bat, number 11, Elias Fiddler. Man on first, no out. Righty versus righty. And fakes going to second. Ball 1. Wayne leads off at first. And has to run back, but stay safe at first. And steal second. And no attempt to throw. Easy stolen base. Now the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. So the Bears hoping to score another run this inning. No out, man on second. And the pitch. And just outside for ball 2. 2-1 count. Pitch. Just outside again. 3-1 count. Still man on second. No outs. 7-2 ball game here. Bears in the lead. The pitch. Swung on. Driven out to left field. Wayne running all the way home. Left fielder cannot make the play. And there's a double with an RBI. Another run for the Bears. They lead 8-2. Still no outs. And it looks like Roadrunners are going to talk to their pitcher and maybe making a replacement on the mound. We'll be right back. And up to pitch for the Roadrunners, Evan Stratton, number 5. Throws from the right hand. He'll be facing off against number 22, Cole Snido, freshman catcher. Hitting .259 on the season so far. Bears have a man on second, no outs. Already scored a run so far this inning. And the pitch, 0-1, call for a strike. Swing and miss. Scottsdale hoping to hold Phoenix to just the 1 run this inning. Man runs from second and caught for the steal. And he's out. Third baseman tags him. And now with no men on base, 1 out, we have no 1 count. And, I mean, that's the risk and reward that you have in baseball. You want to steal a lot in a game, you're going to get caught stealing a lot too. That's just what's going to happen. The pitch up in the zone for ball 1. And Phoenix seems to be completely okay with having a few caught stealing if it means that they get a bunch of steals. Strike. 1-2 count. Only 1 out. Snido swings, hits it to short, and makes the play. Oh, no. Called safe at first. So the Bears have a man on first. Still only 1 out. And that was a hard play from short. Deep in the field. And you got to have a real strong arm for that one. Next up to bat, Alan Rosas. Oh, throws back to first, but called safe. Rosas, sophomore, hitting .185 on the season so far. Stratton looks up at his catcher. Man on first leads off. Pitch. In there for a strike. 0-1. And the pitch. Swung on. Hit right out to right field. Caught. And now with 2 outs, the Bears have 1 man on first. Up next to bat for the Bears, number 25, Joshua Cortez. Hits from the right-handed box. Throws over the first. Called out. And that's the end of the inning. And we will be right back for the top of the 8th. Bears up 8-2. And we are back for the top of the 8th. Up to bat, Wyatt Pearsall, the catcher for the Roadrunners. Up to pitch for the Phoenix College Bears, Matt Mayer. Redshirt freshman, throws from the right hand. Has a 7.71 ERA so far on the season. First pitch. And call for a strike. 0-1. Phoenix up 8-2. Getting into the last 2 innings of the game. And the pitch. Swung on. Hit right to second, but gets barely past him. And there's a single for Pearsall. Just could not make the play. And now with no outs, man on first. And not exactly the start that Mayer was looking for, but hoping to get some redemption on this next hitter. First pitch swung on, but fouled back. Carson Potter up to bat, the third baseman. Hits from the right side. Man on first, leads off. The pitch. Swung on, but foul to the left. 0-2 now. Mayer only pitched 4 innings so far in the season, but has 11.57 strikeouts per 9. Great numbers. And the 0-2 pitch. Swung, hit to third, goes to second, and double play at first. And there's 2 outs on a double play. Roadrunners, not what they were looking for. Up next to bat, Liam Himes, center field. Hits from the right side. And that's exactly what Mayer was looking for, which was a double play. And call for a strike. 0-1 with 2 outs. Potter, hitting .207. Slugging .414. And the 0-1 swung on, missed. Strike 2. And quickly in an 0-2 count with 2 outs. Bears hoping to get right back into the batter's box. The 0-2. Swung on, missed. Strikeout. And the Bears going right back up to bat. Game still to the 8. Phoenix College winning. And we're back for the bottom of the 8th. Still pitching for the Roadrunners, Evan Stratton. Up to bat, Joshua Cortez. And the pitch. Beautiful curve for a strike. 0-1, no out. Cortez takes that ball on the outside. 1-1. And swing. Hit straight to shortstop. And out at first. First out of the inning. Up to bat. Number 15, Lucas Hinsey, freshman, hitting .258 in the season. Stratton pitches. Swung on, fouled out. On the right field side. 0-1 now with one out. Bottom of the 8th here. 2-8 ball game. Phoenix College winning, as they have been essentially the whole game. Wind up, and the pitch. Swung on, straight to center field, and makes the catch. Second out of the inning. Next up to bat, Isaac Lizarraga. 235 on the season so far. Hits right. And with 2 outs, looking to make some noise. Bounced off the catcher for ball 1. Wind up. And call for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on, straight to the shortstop, but fumbles the ball. Safe at first. And Gage Comstock, shortstop for the Roadrunners, has had a lot of action in the last few innings. It's about his 5th ball hit to him, and well, converted on at least half of them so far. The pitch, runner goes from first. And called safe at second. And there is yet another steal for the Bears. Just running all over them today. And checks back on the runner at second, but no throw. And the pitch, called for a strike. 1-1. Kay Lacey up the bat. Hitting from the right side. Swung on, strike. And now it's 1-2 with 2 outs. Bears still have the man on second. And the pitch. Swung on, fouled out to the right. Still 1-2. Kay Lacey, I think .432 on the season. 19 hits, 7 doubles, 3 triples, and a home run. And the pitch. Inside for a ball, 2-2. And he has 10 RBIs on the season right now, looking to get his 11th. And the pitch. Down in the dirt, man from second runs to third easily, no throw. And the Bears have a man on third, 2 outs. Full count. Stratton looking for the strikeout. And strike 3 called. And there's a strikeout. That's the end of the 8th. Bears don't score. We'll be right back for the top of the 9th. Roadrunners hoping to make some noise. And we're back for the top of the 9th. Bears looking to close this game out. Closing this game for them is Aiden Bird, left-handed pitcher. 0 ERA and swing and a miss, 0-1. For the Roadrunners, looking to rally. Up for them, number 56, Aiden Kolbeck. And call for a ball. 1-1. Kolbeck, the center fielder. And the pitch. Called for a strike. Strike 2. 1-2 count. No outs. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. And there's the first out of the inning. Roadrunners running out of chances to come back in this game. Up next, number 4, Gage Comstock. And the pitch by Bird. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Bird making quick work of these Roadrunners. And another swing and a miss. 0-2 now with 1 out. The lefty slinging them in there. Another swing up. There's ball 1. Well, 1 ball, 2 strike, 1 out. Comstock awaits the pitch. Swung on, missed. Strikeout number 2. And the last hope for these Roadrunners, number 2, Tegan Collins. Hoping to make some contact or maybe even just get a walk. Any way to get on base and keep this game alive. Bird, the pitch, in for a strike. And that's 0-1. Well, 2 out, 0-1 count. Bird, the pitch, just outside for a ball. Now it's 1-1. Bird pitches again and hits him. Collins gets on base for the Roadrunners, and this game is not over yet. 6-run deficit, but crazier things have happened. Well, man on first for the Scottsdale Roadrunners. 2 out. Up next to bat, number 17, Red Herring. And ball 1, down in the dirt for Bird. Herring hits from the right side. Bird pitches from the left. And really inside for the ball. 2-0 now. Man leads off first. Bird trying to close this game out for the Bears. And the pitch. Down in the zone, 3-0. Herring looking for the walk. The pitch swung on deep to left field, and it is out of here. A home run, Red Herring. And this game is not over yet. 2 men score. Roadrunners still down. Game is 4-8. And that ball was hit very well deep to left. Perfect contact, and that's exactly what the Roadrunners were looking for. And now trying to continue this game on. Number 36, Garrett Balaton. Balaton, second baseman, already has a hit. Righty versus lefty matchup again. And strike 1 by Bird. And with 2 outs, Roadrunners still scored 2 runners. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. And Bird looking for the last strikeout to close out this game. already. Swing, foul, back. Still 0-2 with 2 outs. No men on base. And the Roadrunners trying their best to extend this game. The pitch by Bird. Swing and foul. Oh, no, they call it inside. Right on the line, and there's a man safe at first. Roadrunners back in action. Man on first, 2 outs. Down 4 runs. Bird just trying to get this game done at this point. Got the first 2 outs very quickly with 2 strikeouts and just hoping for that last one. Pitch just outside. Up to bat for the Roadrunners, number 12, Ben Longo. Already has a hit on the night. And swing right over the first, and that will be the end of the game. Roadrunners score 4, Bears score 8, and that is the 3rd straight win for the Phoenix College Bears. Saw a home run in the game, but really what took the Bears over the hump, stealing, being aggressive, and taking their walks. Thank you very, very much for listening to this broadcast. I'm Spencer West. And